very surprised. Really had no idea that this was in the works.
A big day for Badger football. Two of its main members are leaving the program for good. It was a stunning announcement coming down this evening. Gary Andersen leaving the Badgers.
The head football coach told his players in the last couple of hours. Eric Ryla is live at Camp Randall, but our team coverage starts with sports director Jay Wilson. Jay, what happened?
That's a great question. We're still trying to figure it out. We've been Bielemaed again. Gary Andersen is heading to Oregon State. Andersen shocked everyone by accepting the head coaching position in Corvallis today, just short of 2 years away as being named the head coach of the University of Wisconsin. Andersen met with his Badger players to tell them the shocking news at 4 o'clock this afternoon. The Oregon State opportunity opened when Mike Riley went to Nebraska to replace Bo Pelini last week. Obviously, Oregon State targeted Andersen, and then the whole situation came to light today. Just about everyone was surprised by the news. Sounds like even athletics director Barry Alvarez was caught off guard.
Walter Dickey called me and said he was visiting with Gary, and Gary had something to tell me, but he wanted to tell me face to face. And I said, well, my plane is delayed. I don't know what time I'll be able to get out of here. And I said, let me talk to him. Let me find out what he wants to talk to me about that's so urgent. Said he felt like this was an opportunity for he and his family to get back to that part of the country.
In 2 years at Wisconsin, Andersen had a record of 19-7 overall, 13-3 in the Big Ten conference games. He had built a family atmosphere around the program, referring to his players as his kids. His wife, Stacy, would often bring treats to players after practice, but that's all done now for Madison. Gary Andersen accepting the head coaching position at Oregon State. Let's go now to campus, where Eric Ryla is live outside of Camp Randall Stadium. Hi, Eric.
Hi there, Jay. I think that Barry Alvarez summed it up best by just saying what he said earlier. The news was shocking, and the mood here earlier at Camp Randall was one of shock. Everything just seemed to happen so quickly. Right around 4 o'clock, the news started to trickle out that there was a possibility that Coach Andersen might be leaving. Then at about 4:45, the University of Wisconsin confirmed that news. And then at 5:15, Barry started talking about it at the podium, as you saw right there. So it was definitely one of shock and awe. There were no players available, but through social media, obviously, the players were able to voice their opinion. And here are some of those tweets from several Badgers. Melvin Gordon tweeting just one word, simply, wow. And Monte Ball replying back with, quote, I mean, like, no words. Corey Clement also got in on it, saying shocked. And Derek Watt tweeted, in Coach Alvarez, we trust. Those are just a few of the tweets out there tonight. Interesting that Derek Watt say in Coach Alvarez, we trust, because Barry met with the players, and the seniors had the same request that they had 2 years ago when Brett Bielema left. And that was simply, will you coach us in the bowl game?
He made the announcement to the team. I then visited with the team. The seniors came back and visited with me, asked me if I would coach the game. I told them I would consider it.
He said he would consider it. He also said that he would make that decision tonight. So if he's going to be coaching in the Outback Bowl on January 1st, we'll know presumably tomorrow. Jay, back to you.
Now, we don't know anything at this point, it seems. You know, they made a movie about this. They called it Groundhog Day, where every day the guy wakes up and the same thing happens. I think we've been through this routine before.